Steve, thanks. Well, it is a unique video contest for students that's changing perceptions and attitudes about advanced manufacturing careers. It's called What's So Cool About Manufacturing, and Jack Funder, President and CEO of the Manufacturers Resource Center, joins me now to tell us all about the impact of the project and how we all can get involved. Jack, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for coming in. It's such a cool project, and let's talk a little bit about how What's So Cool About Manufacturing, how the video contest got started.
Well, about 5 years ago, the recession was pulling out into manufacturing, and manufacturers were finding that they couldn't find talent that they needed for the growth. I got up to the career and technical schools in town and found out that in, let's say, machining, LCTI had 50% or less capacity going there. Bethlehem Votech got rid of their machining program altogether because they only had 2 people sign up for it. So It became apparent that the problem wasn't so much the schools, the problem was the image of manufacturing, the image of career and technical schools, and the image of community colleges. And that's what we needed to do, is how do we change the perception of what manufacturing looks like, because really in the younger generation it wasn't even on their radar at that time.
So let's talk about how you've done that through this video contest. What exactly are students asked to do in this contest?
We look at it at a middle school level. We get teams of 5 to 6 students and a coach from the middle schools. We give them GoPro camera systems, so they have the ability then to go to a manufacturing company and do a video, eventually a 2.5-minute video of what they think is cool about that company. The biggest issue probably is the editing, getting it down from a day, half a day's worth of videoing at the company to a 2.5-minute video. But once that happens, we take all the videos and we put them on a website. We have 3 days of voting on what the best video was of that website. And then we have a big party at Da Vinci Center, which is, in this case, happening next week.
Yeah, it's so great because it really partners our area businesses and manufacturing experts with the students. So it's really a win-win for everybody. And let's talk a little bit about how it's grown. And brag for a second here, because I know this started right in our own backyard, and it's really having a rippling effect all across the state and maybe even further in the future, right?
Yes, we started it about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Here in the Lehigh Valley, just Lehigh and Northampton counties. We had 19 teams that year, and we ended up having 123,000 votes. That's where all of a sudden became very apparent that there was a lot here. The kids enjoyed it, the companies enjoyed it. We found out 2-3 years later that, let's just say at LCTI, the number of students that were involved in the STEM-related activities had grown from 254 to 410 in a matter of 2 years. So the awareness does work. That year we had just the Lehigh Northampton. This is our 4th year starting right now. There are 8 different contests going on right now around the state. There will be a total of probably about 130 teams made up of middle schools and companies. Here in the Lehigh Valley, we've grown ours up to this year 31 teams. We'll be at Steel Stacks on Tuesday night after the voting is completed tomorrow night. And we'll have over 900 people there at the award ceremony.
Amazing response.
We've expanded it also into Berks this year. They have a 19-team program down there. And they're expecting about 600 for theirs a week later.
Wow. So folks have the opportunity to vote, which we want to encourage everybody to vote. DreamItDoItPA.com until tomorrow night, as you said. And just quickly, talk a little bit about the impact you've seen in recent years. It is working.
I think people, the assumption was, 1, manufacturing was dead, 2, that the jobs were dirty and old and heavy and so forth. And I think the kids now have an idea of what a job looks like, and that's all we're really asking. And they really find out that there is a career path in STEM or in manufacturing that gives you an opportunity that maybe you don't have to go to college right away, that you can get a technical background, which is what companies are really looking for.
Yeah, really helps our community. So Jack, thanks so much for all the work you do. Again, we want to encourage folks to vote and check out the videos. They're really amazing. I was able to judge this one year, and the videos are out of this world. DreamItDoItPA.com for more information, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.